Well, what you want is the best sexual expression because non-white people are supposed to be trying to find the best arrangement sexually that people can possibly have. And I would say in order to qualify for what I say ultimately would be universal man with universal woman, first thing you do, hello?
Yes, go ahead.
First thing you do is get that in order. That has never been in order. And the premise is, according to what I've written, based on what I think is correct logic, is that none of these sexual expressions that we have now, none of the interactions that we call sexuality, including all the new categories of sexuality, are as they should be. First of all, you haven't gotten the male-female thing straight yet.
No.
And now that's in a mess. And then with all the new sexualities that are being added, omnisexuality, transgender sexuality, supersexuality, confuser sexuality, you got every type of sexuality you can name. You're going to have added numbers, I guess unlimited numbers of sexuality now. And you haven't even got the male-female thing straight yet. None of that is as it ought to be. I mean, it's never gotten down. And under the system of white supremacy, you can't get it correctly. All the sexualities under the system of white supremacy is not the way it ought to be. Sometimes people ask me, well, what's the best arrangement just between male and female? I say, there's no way you can get it the way it ought to be, not under the system of white supremacy. Why? Because it's poisoned by the system of white supremacy, because the system of white supremacy is all about deception and mistreatment.
Yes.
See what I mean?
Yes.
So that spills into every area of activity, including all of the activities of non-white people.
Okay.
So there's no way to get it the way that it ought to be under the system.
Okay.
You do the best you can in male and female interaction, but you have to get rid of the system of white supremacy in order for any sexuality to be the way it ought to be.